Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and do paper trading on Tradingview. Now, there are a few things you need to note when doing paper trading, and I'm going to mention everything in this video. But first of all, if you are new to the YouTube channel, welcome to the channel for the first time. Don't forget to go ahead and smash that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to leave a like on this video. So straightforward to the video. You need to know that in order for you to do paper trading, or if you want to enjoy paper trading, you want to make sure you are using the TradingView Premium, because you're going to have or get more features like scaling down to 1 hour, scaling down to 15 minutes and co. You can actually do analysis on all those time frame and backtest them, then see how it works. But if you are using the TradingView Premium, TradingView Free, you are limited to just some time frames like the daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame, and above. But anything below daily time frame, you won't be able to access it. All right, so you want to take note of that. So now the next thing you want to do in order for you to go ahead and start paper trading, we're going to rewind price backwards. So in order for you to rewind price backwards, you click on your replay button. Then you're going to see this, then you can drag the price wherever you want. So I'll just drag price to somewhere like here, So now we've dragged price. This is what price looks like on the weekly time frame. We're actually doing this on the weekly time frame. So now the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and click on this drop down right here, right, that says open panel. You click on open panel, and now you're going to see this section. This is the paper trading section on TradingView. So if you click on this historical data, you're going to see settings. Click on settings. Then on this settings, this is where you're going to set your capital you want to use for paper trading. So you can see by default, I think you are given about 1 million. Okay, I'll give you $1 million. So I'll just reduce this to maybe $1,000. Then you can set your base currency, whatever currency you're actually using. But I'm sure a lot of people use USD, so you can leave it as default. Default is USD. Then you can put a commission if you want, but if you don't want to put any commission, just leave it at 0 and click on OK. And once you've done that, you are set to start trading. Before you go ahead and trade, you also need to take note of something, which is this trade button. So if you click on this trade button, it's going to bring out this section where you can trade. And now you have all those options as you would on your MetaTrader 5 or maybe your Bybit or maybe whatever trading platform you are using to trade. Now, you have your market order, you have a limit order, you have your stop and your stop limit order. And you can also click on, now if you want to place a sell, you need to click on the sell section. So it switched to the sell. Then you can put in or select whatever you want. Then you put in your unit. Then you can also come to the dump section. Just as you have other prices and all those things, you have them here, your bid and ask, so you have them here, but you might not really need this one, so you just focus on this. Now the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and you can just drag this down or close this panel. You can always open it anytime you want. So I'll cancel this. I'm not starting that. So now in order for you to trade, you want to go ahead and do your analysis. Backtesting, it's really good for backtesting. That is really good for backtesting when you're trying to backtest a particular asset to know if you can actually trade that asset. Now let's just do a little analysis. Price is bullish. I might just do nonsense, but price is bullish. As you can see, price is bullish. And I may just wait for price to just come to maybe this rejection block right here. Then I'll just place maybe a trade from somewhere to here, from here to target this high because price is ranging. I can also go lower. I can go lower because I'm using a premium. I'm using a premium trading view. So let's just go lower. So price is bullish. So let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and take a short trade. Let me go to the 4 hours. So like I said, if you are using the TradingView Premium, you can scale to the lower time frame and do more analysis on it, just as you would if you were to do your top-down analysis and all. So yeah, let's say I want to place a trade. I want to place a trade away from here, or place a trade from here. I can have something like this, where I'll just place my trade. So I'm not even doing much analysis. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do the paper trading. So yeah, so you can set a limit order. So I'll just come here. Let's say you want to set a limit. You click on the limit sell. So we are going to do for buy. So we'll click on buy. then limit sell. I'll put in the price here 1.00593. So now we have that. Then we place the amount of buy we want. We just click on buy. Now limit set. So once it gets there, you can now set your take profits and all those things. So now what we're going to do is to play price forward. Now you also have other options like select bar. You also have, you can click on the play, you can click on the pause, you have your forward. You can also increase the replay speed if you want. For me, I make use of 3x. Sometimes I make use of 1x if I just want to slow price down. Then you can also select your time. You can also jump to real-time charts. So for now, let's just go ahead and do this. I'll just click on pause. I'm clicking on pen. So now it's playing. So let's wait for it to. So once it triggers our limit, we can now go ahead and increase our. So you can see it has gone down. This is not what I want. It keeps going down. It keeps going down. So it keeps going down, but I don't know why. So I'll just do that so I can show you what I'm talking about. Let's just say market. We enter at market. We click on buy. Let's just say we click on buy. Then you can see you have the option to increase your TP. So I can increase my TP there, increase my SL just a little bit. Then I click on confirm and it's going to confirm the trade. So now what it's going to do is the trade is going to trigger and it's going to move. So as you can see, it's moving. So now we have our SL, we have our entry here, we have our take profits here. So if you click on play, you can watch price. It's moving, it's very slow. So let's fast forward it. So once you can see it's going close to our SL. Right, SL hits. So you can see once you hit your SL, you get this notification. Now with this notification, you can also open that panel back again. And once you open the panel, you'll be able to see more information about your trade. So you can see your total PNL minus 0.07 CHF, and you can see your maximum equity drawdown. You see your maximum equity drawdown right here. Then you can see your total trades. I'll just play something small so I can show you guys. I want to show you how the total trades count. All right. Okay, TP hit on this one. So I'll just, okay, yeah, you can see it. Now the total trade is counting. So I'll do it again. I think once, now in order for a total trade to stop counting, if you click on the select bar, it's going to start again. Right. Once you click on the select bar, you start selecting your bar. It's going to erase your previous data and do it again. So once you select the data, make sure you just follow that particular data and keep on moving up with price and all. So you can see it's going down to the particular, I think this was a POI I marked on the 4 hours where I was like, oh, price is coming down there. You can see price is coming down there. So yeah. So you can also use the long and short projection tool. So if you want to make use of the long and short projection tool, let's say you feel price is going to go up, you can just do that. Then you can use this to set your take profit and stop loss as well, maybe just to see it visualize. So let's do that. Then I'll click on market buy. Click on market buy. Then I'll click my SL, just drag it close to that my projection long is placed. Then I'll place that like that and click on confirm. Then I'll click on play price. Then I'll just play price. So you can see it's going. Let's wait for it to, you can see it now. It's gone to take profit as well. So if I open the chart, you can see we have 3 trades now. You can see the total PNL. You can also increase it to see the charts. You can see the charts. You can scroll down to see your performance, see total trades. You can see your benchmark. You can see, if you come to the list of trades, you're going to see all the trades you've entered. So this is going to help you get your win, like your win rates and all those things. So you can see profitable trades. It's going to give you the percentage here. So if I lose a trade, let's go ahead and lose a trade. Let's lose a trade, for example. I'll click on market. I'll just put my SL just a little bit, put my take profits somewhere very far. So I can lose this trade. Hopefully we lose this trade. Let's see. So yeah, we lost this trade, as you can see. I'll open that so you can see 4. Now you can see your profitable trades reduced to 45%. So this is your win rate right here. So if you lose any trade, if you keep on losing more trade, your your win rate here is going to keep on reducing. All right, so you can, keep on doing that and keep on doing that, and you keep on getting more nice. You can actually use it to do your analysis, just to see how the market reacts and everything. So yeah, so that's it, guys, concerning how to do paper trading, set up a paper trading, how to use paper trading on TradingView. I hope you found the video really helpful. If you did, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give this video a like. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.